Sunday afternoon sneak peek. Just finished this one up. Still gonna make the sheath. This one is sold already. Wavy Damascus. Crown stag. Red G10 spacer. Walnut. Brass finger guard. Ain't that pretty? Sharp enough to skin a buffalo. Alright, like I said, it's Sunday. Time to go in. Good afternoon, everybody. Would you like to see some finished knives? I've got some pretty ones. It's been a really trying afternoon around here, and I'll tell you all about it here in just a little bit. Let's look at these knives first. I've been working on these for over a week. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll start off with this one. This is a Mean Gene. Right there. Alright, this one has a cherry handle, brass pins, and green G10 spacers. Why not, right? I think the green is the best looking of the G10 spacers there is. That's what I think. Now this one's going to my friend George. If y'all saw the video with the screw gun, me and George traded knife for screw gun. Good trade. Alright, that one is coming to you, my friend. Let's see, 3 of these all go to one place, so let's do this one next. J. Skinner with a wood handle. It's got a KWK initials on the back. Mr. Ken, this one is yours. Good solid belt sheath. And this one happens to be Damascus. Now this is the last little piece of the wavy Damascus I had. Is that not just pretty? Now this one also has cherry handles, green G10 spacers, brass pins. Now Ken told me this is going to be his rabbit skinner. Skin rabbits with. Very, very sharp. And that will do the job. Alright, ready to go. Now these next 3 belong to, I think one of these is a surprise, so I'm not going to call any names, but he knows who he is. That big wavy piece of Damascus that I showed y'all a while back, this is it right here. Well, I unsnapped it, but right, we have a skinner, an antler skinner in wavy Damascus. Right there it is, crown stag, red G10 spacer, walnut, and a brass finger guard. Just absolutely beautiful. Turned out beautiful. This steel is just very, very, very nice. Very sharp. Ready to conquer all the skinning needs. Now this one has a keeper up here. Hold it in the sheath. Got a cougar stamped on the front. Right there it is. Very, very nice. Very nice knife. Now the next one's same steel. Wavy. Alabama Damascus. This is the belt sheath. Cougar stamp on the front. Maker's mark on the back. This is a creek skinner. Now the creek skinner was named after my second family up on the creek in Ohio. And I made a bunch of these, but this is the first Damascus one I've made, so turned out very, very nice. Cherry handle, green G10 spacers, of course the lanyard, very sharp, and that will be a good addition to anybody's hunting gear. Good skinning knife. Now I also made for this knife a neck sheath. Now it's a little bit big for a neck knife, but it will function very well. Cougar stamp on the front. I've got it on the lanyard. It's not that big for a neck knife, but if you decide to wear it like that, it'll work just fine. So that is coming with it also. Let's see, we wrap this up here, and of course I left the lanyard real long, so you adjust it if you want, to whatever's comfortable to you. Now the last one, I did it again. This is also the wavy Damascus. This is another Wallace Gaucho. Almost just like the one you saw last time, the last one that I did. Maker's mark on the back. I'm going to cover this for just a minute. Antler tip ferrule rod. Has the cord lock. That's the word I couldn't find last time, cord lock. Cord lock to hold it down. I got a wood spacer in there to just hold the form for a magnesium rod. And this one has, I had a special custom leather stamp made for it. And right there it is. What you think about that? Now back when I was in the Army, I would eat in the mess hall every now and again, even though I didn't live on post, I lived off post. But anybody dropped anything, a glass, a tray, anything you drop make a noise, everybody yelled, airborne. So this is the stamp for the 82nd Airborne. The double A's mean All-American. Very cool. It turned out very, very nice. And if there's any leather workers out there, if y'all need custom 3D printed leather stamps, that's what this is. It's a 3D printed leather stamp. I'm going to leave a link down below to my son's website for his shop. He has, I think he's up to 6 3D printers now he has in his shop, and that's his side business. He makes models. If it can be 3D printed, he can do it. So he made this one for me, and he's made several for me. I got half a drawer full in there. So anything custom that you might want on a leather stamp, let me know, and send me a picture of it, and he can make it. But that one turned out very, very nice. I didn't show you the knife yet, did I? Alright, the Wallace Gaucho in wavy Damascus. There you go, right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Walnut handles, brass pins, green G10 spacers, of course. If it's for an army guy, it's got to be green. And that's what color we are. We are green. Or camo. One of the two. Lanyard. Very, very, very sharp. Now this one, the cheek cut here is also very sharp. Now this is not necessarily a self-defense knife, but if you know how to use a knife and what that's for, you'll understand why it's sharp. If you have absolutely got to take a swipe, come back the other way, and you're sharp all the way around. I know it sounds barbaric, but the times we live in, you might just have to get that way. No telling. But I believe this is going to be used in the woods. Leather dust on it for bushcrafting and that type of thing. Worked very, very, very well. That wavy Damascus is just out of this world. That's great. I like that stuff. Don't do that. Making sure y'all paying attention. So there we go. We got finished knives. I'm gonna pack them up tonight, and hopefully I'll get to the post office tomorrow and get them sent out. Now, like I said, it's been a trying day around here. Our area, we are subject to spring break every year. And it's not just spring break, but it's traffic around here is just gosh awful. Now the sheriff has done press conferences trying to do something. If you pass on certain bridges or this, that, and other, you will get arrested. Not a ticket, you will get arrested and hauled off to jail. My daughter, Christina, my daughter-in-law, she's our daughter, my son Joey's wife, was in an accident this afternoon. She left work. She's a school teacher. She left the school, going down the road. Some idiot pulled right dead out in front of her on the highway. Now she's okay. Joey's up at the hospital with her now. They're just going to check her out and make sure she's okay. And I just, now that he has full coverage on their car, it's almost a new car, I just hope the other person has insurance. And it's not some spring breaker bum that's running around. But if you know anything about our area, back during the hurricane, now a bunch of construction barges got loose on the Pensacola Bay Bridge, the new bridge they built. They just opened the new bridge. And a bunch of controversy about even opening it because it wasn't safe after they built it. But they had already tore the old bridge down. So the hurricane, those barges, a bunch of them got loose and tore that bridge down. And they've been working on that since last summer, trying to get it fixed. It's going to be a few more months before they get it back open. All that traffic funnels through our county. 2 roads. And there is a fatality wreck, has been for the last week, every single day. Because the main road, it's called Avalon Boulevard, used to have 2,000 to 4,000 cars a day on it. After that, that bridge being closed, everybody funneling through here to get back over to the next county, 35,000 to 40,000 cars a day. And I'm telling y'all, people are just texting and driving, speeding. And the reason they speed, and the reason they text and drive, the reason they drive recklessly, because there is no consequences for it. The sheriff's department can't handle it, I don't guess. Highway patrol can't handle it. Nobody gets pulled over, nobody gets punished for doing something stupid anymore. And it's a shame, it really is. The sheriff came out with his big little thing, last week. Well, you will get arrested if you pass on this bridge, because the bridge is no passing. One of the only ones that's got to connect 2 counties. Duh. You know, there's been 2 or 3 more fatal accidents since he came out and said that. So, but it's bad enough as it is, and this spring break garbage makes it worse. So, that's one reason me and Mama, we do not want to leave the house. Honestly, now I'm a grown man, and I'm not scared of too much, but I am scared to get out on the roads anymore. Excuse me. It's just, you take your life in your own hands when you climb in the truck to go somewhere, even to the corner store. Y'all watch videos for a long time. Y'all remember my best friend Scott got killed right here by my house at a simple intersection. Pardon me. And I'm still dealing with that. I'm still struggling with that. Excuse me, I'm talking too much. But one more little short thing. I was at the corner store the other morning getting my little morning. I run up there just about every morning, every other morning, get a couple of things I need. And they was talking about a wreck down on the interstate closer to Crestview, next county over, just probably 20 miles from here. Pardon me. Somebody got killed again, another fatality. Excuse me. And this girl says, well, let me tell you, from a Yankees perspective, she's from New York or somewhere, you all down here don't pay attention to traffic laws. And it just sort of hit me wrong, and I said, well, you know, from us down here over the last 20 years, there are more people from up north, Texas. I don't say there's anybody in Texas anymore. That's all you see here is Texas tags. There are more people from away from here that are from here. And people from here, young people, are leaving. We've just been overrun with tourists, spring breakers, retirees that think they're going to come down here, change our way of life, change the way we do things, and they're causing more trouble than we've ever had. So my point about that is, if you're going to move here, move here. But you're going to have to assimilate to us. We are not budging. And I know there's communities all over Alabama, Tennessee, the Carolinas. I've talked to a lot of people. They feel the same way. If you move into a community, know where you're going. Remember, you move in next to us. We did not move in next to you. So, maybe something to think about. Anyway, daughter-in-law's fine. They're just checking her out for precautions. Of course, the car is totaled. So now my son's got to go through all that with the insurance and all of that. And they do have 2 cars, so they've got a way to go. So if they don't, he can come get my truck and use that. So it's just the world has gone crazy. So y'all remember that when you go out in public. Be careful. It's not your driving, it's the next guy's. So with all that, I will shut up. It is 5 o'clock. 1700 hours. Time to go in. time to eat. So, hope y'all like these finished knives. They'll be mailed out most likely tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank all my new subscribers. What else was I going to do? Oh, I want to plug a website. It's not new. It's been there for a while, and a YouTube channel. My friend Bruce Gibson. It's GibsonLeather.com. Yeah, GibsonLeather.com. Now, Bruce lives probably about 35, maybe 40 miles east of me. We have not met yet, but we talk all the time on social media. But if you are interested in a holster for Pez dispensers, pardon me, dang it, but he is the man. I do believe he specializes in the 1911 style. Go to his website, check him out. Beautiful, beautiful leather work. And his YouTube channel, I'll link that down below. He just started it, so I think there's 1 or 2 videos on there. But let's give him some shout outs. Y'all go check it out. And his website has price list and all that neat stuff on there. Good stuff. Good guy. So, once again, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. And I will see y'all next time. Got a lot of work coming in the shop, so we got plenty more to do.